My name is Derek Nelson.
My name is Jeff Salantai.
My name is Danielle.
Mark Dion.
My name is Kevin Lurkwin from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, so I'm Patrick Shaughnessy.
Been involved with Save One Life for a lot of years now, going on probably close to 20.
A lot of people know I have hemophilia as well, and well, I guess I've been dealing with Save One Life for 10, 11 years now, I think, and been on a couple other adventures, and it's my favorite charity, close to my heart. And Base Camp was actually something that's been on my personal bucket list for 20 years maybe. And the fact that this came up, to be able to tag along for a great cause, was a no-brainer for me. Signed up as soon as it opened up.
So initially it was brought to my awareness by my friend who has hemophilia. Hi, friend. She asked me if I wanted to go and thought about it for about 5 whole minutes before I thought, well, yeah, of course. That sounds amazing. It sounds like an amazing adventure. It's a good cause. And sign me up. So here I am.
A friend of mine roped me into this, but man, it's been an amazing experience. I'm so happy to be here to help support Save One Life.
I live with hemophilia, mild to moderate, throughout my entire life. So, and my relationship with hemophilia has changed over the years, really from being overly bitter to better.
I am here because Chris, who's holding this camera, convinced me that this would be kind of cool, and it has been very cool.
Save One Life does things on a big scale. You know, it's so interesting that when you look at one life, you really can change the world. I saw the way that the people's lives were changed, you know, for the beneficiaries that I sponsor. I heard their stories, I heard their updates, and there's just so much more. You know, there's so much more need, and a trek like this, I think, brings a lot more awareness to that fact. And got to see it firsthand, and I wanted to see it firsthand.
You get to do it for a cause like this that is close to my heart. You know, I mean, I suffer the same affliction, and it's a no-brainer for me. Why not raise $10,000 to help out the community here, visit the families, all before doing this amazing trek? I mean, you can't ask for a better thing to do in your life ever.
I think with this trip, there was so much more involved with it, even so much more that I had no idea was going to happen and be a part of this trip. So that made it just all that more special. You know, doing it for a good cause. I work in the healthcare industry, so that also kind of sweetened the deal, you know, give back a little bit to the community.
I got 2 young kids, and I think it's important to, you know, teach them about adventure, you know, going outside your wheelhouse and helping out, giving back to others that are less fortunate or that need some help. You know, and this one was a little different outside of my wheelhouse. I usually fundraise for a camp we go to for intellectual disabilities, and this was a little bit different. So, you know, it also crossed off a bucket list item for me. So this is just amazing being up here, being able to do this at base camp.
I was really inspired to be on this trip just because of the purpose and really the mission that Save One Life has. You know, to give back to the different undeveloped countries that you serve. I think that's one of the values that my mother and father have always taught me was to give back. And I felt that, you know, I'm fully capable, you know, physically and able to, you know, to go on this trip because of the, you know, my relationship with hemophilia has changed and for the better, to not only just to give back as well as to experience such an incredible adventure with heading back to base camp.
I appreciate an adventure, and this has certainly been one. I also have a nonprofit background, so I understand the different ways of raising money for a cause. So what was the hook? I don't know. Was it to go on an adventure to an absolutely ridiculously humbling place? Or was it to support Save One Life, or just do something different? I think all of those things.
Mm-hmm.